edition of CNN Student News. First up, a shake-up at the U.S. Transportation Security Administration. This is a part of the Department of Homeland Security. The TSA is responsible for protecting America's transportation system, and its action administration, Melvin Carway, has been resigned for another job. Why? Undercover agents recently tried to smuggle illegal items like fake explosives at TSA checkpoint. In almost all of the tests, the TSA failed to find them. It's since been directed to take a number of steps to make sure this doesn't happen again. A Homeland Security spokesperson said these reports never look good out of context, but they are important in the continued evolution of allied security. The Department of Homeland Security discovered TSA officers failed 95% of the time during undercover operation. The officer failing 67 out of 70 tests to detect small explosives and report at airport security checkpoint.
The TSA screeners and/or their equipment should it locate and at least flag for an additional screening.
The department red team posts at passengers attempting to pass through checkpoint with the MOX response.
I am putting a detonator into the plastic explosive.
Back in 2008, CNN was there for a similar covert operation. That time it was TSA testing its own officer. At the checkpoint, the tester went and pat down right where the fake explosive device was concealed, but the screener missed it. It's not until the tester lifted up his shirt.
Oh, I see it now.
In response to the troubling failure, Secretary Johnson said in a statement that he is immediately directing the TSA to revise its screening procedure, conduct training, and evaluate their screening equipment.
Completely out of control. It isn't doing the job we need to. What we need to do is be able to connect the dots, get intelligence information, go after people who pose a risk, and they can't do it with the current system.
We covered the Incredible Dogs Challenge before on CNN Student News, but never this event. A surfboard competitive canine at the event in Huntington Beach, California, were hanging 20. Most of them looked like they were having fun, assuming they faced forward and didn't eat the wave. Of course, they didn't have to stand up on 2 feet to quality, but it seems certainly breed would have the advantage. Consider the American Water Spaniel, the Irish Water Spaniel, and the Portuguese Water Dogs. What about the Otter Hound and the Bay Retriever? Of course, the canine capable of serving up the best call could very well be the Border Collie.
Welcome to Wednesday's edition of CNN Student News. 10 minutes of current events coverage is coming your way. First up, a shakeup at the U.S. Transportation Security Administration. This is a part of the Department of Homeland Security. The TSA is responsible for protecting America's transportation systems, and its acting administrator, Melvin Carway, has been reassigned to another job. Why? Undercover agents recently tried to smuggle illegal items like fake explosives at TSA checkpoints. In almost all of the tests, the TSA failed to find them. It's since been directed to take a number of steps to make sure this doesn't happen again. A Homeland Security spokesperson says these reports never look good out of context, but that they're important in the continual evolution of airline security.
The Department of Homeland Security discovered TSA officers failed 95% of the time during undercover operations. The officers failing 67 out of 70 tests to detect mock explosives and weapons at airport security checkpoints.
And these are anomalies that TSA screeners and/or their equipment should it locate and at least flag for an additional screening.
The department's red teams posed as passengers, attempting to pass through checkpoints with the mock weapons.
I am putting a detonator into the plastic explosive.
Back in 2008, CNN was there for a similar covert operation. That time, it was TSA testing its own officers.
Can't see anything.
No, we can't see it.
At the checkpoint, the tester is wanded and patted down, right where the fake explosive device was concealed. But the screener missed it. It's not until the tester lifts up his shirt.
Oh, I see it now.
In response to the troubling failures, Secretary Johnson said in a statement that he is immediately directing the TSA to revise its screening procedures, conduct training, and reevaluate their screening equipment.
This has grown completely out of control. It isn't doing the job we need to. What we need to do is be able to connect the dots, get intelligence information, go after people who pose a risk, and they can't do it with the current system.
We've covered the incredible dog challenge before on CNN Student News, but never this event. Aboard surfboards, competitive canines at the event in Huntington Beach, California were hanging 20. And most of them looked like they were having fun, assuming they faced forward and didn't eat the waves. Of course, they didn't have to stand up on 2 feet to qualify, but it seems certain breeds would have an advantage. Consider the American Water Spaniel, the Irish Water Spaniel, and the Portuguese Water Dog. What about the Otter Hound or the Bay Retriever? Of course, the canine capable of surfing up the best scores could very well be the Border Collie. I'm Carl Zeus, and it's Tide We Be Going.